Hello dear friend, there is a major update for Affinity Publisher. No, Affinity Publisher 2.6.2 is available for downloading, dear friend. You see, I have no Affinity Publisher 2.6.0, and now I am going to update from this old version 2.6.0 to 2.6.2, dear friend. If you haven't downloaded the update, please download this update. After this update, Affinity Publisher will be more stable, dear friend. And if you don't know what's Affinity Publisher, Affinity Publisher is the real alternative of Adobe InDesign. This is the desktop publishing software, desktop publishing app, dear friend. This is a one-time perpetual license. It's cheaper than Adobe InDesign, dear friend. One-time perpetual license. So I bought the whole Affinity suite on the Black Friday on a heavy discount for something $80 for all these. You can see I have Affinity Designer here, Affinity Publisher, and Affinity Photo. Once you buy the whole suite, it means you can master the graphic designing. You can make logo, you can make YouTube thumbnails, banners, etc. You can make page layout, design newspaper, brochure, etc. in Affinity Publisher tools. Now we are going to download this update. If you haven't installed Affinity Designer, come to the website of this. You see here, this is the Serif company's website. Here you can download this Affinity Publisher, Affinity Designer, and Affinity Photo. Nowadays there is 6 months free trial. It's a great deal, dear friend. For 6 months you can use Affinity Photo, Affinity Publisher, and Affinity Designers. I used all these softwares 2 months after downloading, and I loved the Affinity suites so much that I abandoned the monthly subscription of Adobe Creative Cloud, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign, dear friend, and now I have totally shifted to Affinity suites here. Try this, dear friend. I will put the link in the description box. You install. If you don't like, you can anytime uninstall. Now we come here to our Affinity software inside here. If you don't download, you can just click not now later, and you can start working. But anytime you can come here to help. Here you see help. In help, check for update. So we have update here. So install now. We are downloading. Install. Don't skip the video. All parts are very important here. In today's tutorial, we will download this update, dear friend, and we will make the beautiful, you see, brochure or newspaper, etc. here. And this will be the beginner class. If you are new to Affinity Publisher, this tutorial will help you a lot, dear friend. Hello dear friend, we have just downloaded Affinity Publisher 2.6.2. Here you can check the update here. So you see, you are currently using the latest available version 2.6.2 here. Once you enter the Affinity Publisher here, you can see here, now we have first window. This is actually, we can make a new document, etc. So you can see here, we have for printing with A3, A4 size, A5 size, and here you can see the size later. For later, this size is okay. For legal document, you can make laser. If you want to make a laser, B3 size, B4, B5. Business card, this is for business card. So you see here, press ready. This is a press ready size. You can take any size. Later you can take legal document, you can check business card, you see photo, etc. Anything you can make inside Affinity Publisher here, dear friend. You can see all, you see Android watch, 22 mm, etc. here. Okay, now we just take this default, this page. You see here, from here you can change page width, page height, and here you see here. And you, if you want to take pixel, you can take pixel. We have no inches here, and feet, yards, millimeters. According to your requirement, you can take. But I take this default only. Prefer linked image placement. It's okay for me. And here color profile, everything is okay. We don't touch this. So customize according to your needs, according to client, and we just create here. Click here, create. So you see, now we have created this page. Now here we will start designing. So first we come here. When you enter Affinity Publisher, you see this is a file here. Control N start, Control O open. These shortcuts are very important. Remember this. Control Shift S save as, place, Control Shift M. This is export. Control Alt Shift plus S. And document setup, you see Control Shift P, just click. No, this is again, we have this document setup. Here we can set up document, color, scaling, margins, you see lead, etc. Okay, just we cancel now this, and after that you see here it's a edit. These are all the Windows shortcuts. It's a very similar. Control Z, undo, redo, Control Shift Z. I think most of people know this shortcut. So we come here and you see setting control plus comma. This is very important. You click here, setting will appear here. There are various settings here. You can install segmentations. I have silency. These we have installed. You can install from here. This is actually the AI feature inside Affinity Photo and Affinity Publisher. Performance you can check from here. We have Nvidia. You can change the graphic card etc here. You can learn all the shortcut from here. You can change the shortcut tools. You can learn about the tools here, assistant etc. So we just click here. Hello dear friend, if this class is useful to you, adds value to your life, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Dear friend, your one subscription gives me a lot of motivations to make more creative tutorial for you. Nowadays I am working hard, but my channel is not growing due to the algorithm of YouTube. But you can make it possible just by liking, sharing, subscribing, writing a comment, and you can share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. This tutorial may help them a lot, dear friend, and you can visit my playlist and you can see a lots of tutorials about video editing software, graphic designing etc, dear friend. Without wasting time, let's jump into our next step about Affinity Publisher. Now we come here. You see all the document. You can add page, control shift page, page DN. This okay, a text from here. You can check the text size here. You see size and capitalization list etc. Insert. You expand. All we will use in the next class here. Table, you can take table. When we will start here, we will take table from here. Layer you can take. You see these are layer like some like photo editing softwares. You can take layer etc here. So all hide resources, heal mode etc. Select, you see select all, control A, select all on current layer, control shift. Here you can see all this view mode here, and this is actually window. Here you can add studio, you can reset studio from here etc. Okay, and here we come here. You can learn about Affinity Publisher to help Affinity Publisher to learning portal. Arts new, just click and you can check for update. We have already taken this, and here you can see this is the move tool. It's very important when we will work. And frame text tool, this will add the frame text tool. Text, you see here table T, and this is the artistic text tool. We will add the artistic text. If you have worked in Affinity Photo, you can understand. Now we will learn. And this is the pen tool. We can type anything, add anything. You see rectangle, we can take various type of rectangle. When you click, you will find a lots of shape you can actually take from here. So it's only visible rectangle, but when you will click, it will be now ellipse here. You see now we have ellipse. Now we can return to any, we can take this donut tool. You see we have now donut tool, and we can make like this donut. It's a very important here. There are lots of shapes, and we will take all type of shapes from here. If you want to make QR code tool, so we will make like this QR code etc from here. And now we come here. You see picture frame rectangle tool we will take, and we will add various type of picture now. Okay, control Z, and here you see picture frame ellipse tool. We will take this, just click here, and in ellipse we take this here, and here we can add the picture in this ellipse actually. Now we come here to here. You see place tool is, you just click here and you can place anything from here. For example, I want to take this Affinity Publisher 2.6 logo here, and we can now just click anywhere, and we have placed actually anywhere. We can move very easily. You see we have moved here, and we can resize from here. When you click here, you can resize from one side, two side. Okay, we just click here from the corner anywhere, and we can now equally resize. You see equally we are resizing here. And when you click here like this, you see now we can rotate. We can rotate anywhere in this way. After that, when you come here, you see place tools, and now we have this is a data merge layout tool. When we have various data merge layout tool, we will use this. Now we will make a normal publishing work here. You see this is the vector crop tool. So when you have vector crop, and you can really crop. You see we are cropping now. You see here we can crop from this side. You see we can crop from this side. Okay, and here we can crop from this side. So very easily we can crop using this tool. And you see here we use this for gradient. We have any size. For example, I take the here from just a size like this rectangle, and now we just add gradient here. You see we have added gradient actually, and we can change the gradient here. We just come here and we can take the color actually. See here We have taken this color. Here we take one something like this. So you see very easily we have added gradient. You can add point here in gradient. If we come here, we add a point. Now we want to add some other color here. So we come here, something red, we can take red here, something. In this way, this works. When we will design brochures, business card, visiting cards, etc., and we can use such type of gradient tools. Transparency tool we will use later here, and this is a color picker tool. We can take any color. We just you see here color picker, we just drag here. No, actually it has selected this color here. You see we have selected this color. So any color, for example, we just take here and drag this to red t-shirt here. No, this color will be red. So actually this is the work of color picker tool. This is a view tools where you want to view, and we can use to view here. We most of time we will use this move tool. It will save a lots of time. Just click here and anywhere you can just move. Now let's see how we can design our newspaper inside Affinity Publisher. So we come here, and now we want to actually add a photo here. We come here, you see place tool. Directly you can place anywhere. If you have photo etc here, can see. Now we can place actually in the frame. We can actually drag from here directly. First we make a, you see, picture frame tool. We just make a picture frame tool like this here. No, we have frame here, and we can directly drag this photo. Actually we have the photo of Donald Trump here and Georgia Meloni. We just come here and drag to this frame here. So you see we have placed our photo inside the frame here. Now we can regularize this frame. Actually here you see here we can regularize like this, you see here, and we can rotate from here like this. Like in browser we can use like this. We can rotate, and we can take the corner from one corner, and we can equally resize. Now if you take one side, you can resize only two side. You see it's not good. We always take one side, any corner we will hold, and we can resize, and we can put anywhere. Don't forget to click this V shortcut move tool, and now we can move anywhere. And here you can see here this handle. It means you can resize like bigger, smaller. I can resize, and we can make it smaller, something like this. We can paste in the small like frame here. Now we put this, just we select here, and we can move thing like this. We want to put this here in the corner here. We want to write something because we are preparing BBC News here. So we'll come here to frame text tool. Frame text tool means you can add several sentences here, and this is the artistic text tool. Here you can write title etc. For example, I write here. You can resize, like if you know Affinity photo, it's the same like this. You can resize the frame from here directly. Okay, and we make it smaller, and we come to BBC site here. For example, I want to take this for handle. We just click here, we just copy, and I'm just teaching you how you can design newspaper etc. So we have designed. Now we just take here and we paste here. So we come here and we make it smaller like something. You see we have, and shift, you can use click shift on your keyboard, and you can drag left, right, alt up down etc here. And now we want to make resize this, and we click move tool here and here, and we can move it anywhere. For example, I want to put here, and I want to make it bigger size here. Okay, here something control A, we will select all, and we will come here to make it black, bold, more bold. Okay, we can add underline here. You see underline, and we can change the color from here. We'll just take color here, and we can add something like this. Okay, and we can move here. Okay, now we want to add several sentence. For adding several sentence, you have to come here frame tool, and we can add several sentences here. We just come to the website of BBC, and now we want to take this here, all these sentences. We'll take here from here to here all. Just we select all and copy, and we come to the page of Affinity Publisher here, and we can directly paste here. You see now we can resize from here everything. Okay, see here when you click here, you can make bigger. You see frame, you can click, you can resize from here. The same way you can resize equally here and here, one side, just one side here. You see we are resizing here. Okay, this way we have resized our newspaper here. We will select all, control A, and we can change the font from here. You see here, just click here, and we can take this font. There are several fonts here. Calibri we can take. This font we will take. Basement grotesque. Okay, we take this phone. We have prepared our newspaper here. You can see very easily. We can take more photo. We'll take this picture we want to put here at the down side. Anytime you can click and you can put here. Just select here, move tool. Now you can move, and we want to put this picture here something. So very simply in this way we can prepare a brochure, newspaper, etc. For tutorial purpose I have prepared, but you can prepare this in very nice way. Give time and explore all these. These are our basic, and in the next class, dear friend, we will learn in the more details all the tools here about the publishing apps. There are lots of things in this is actually the crash course, and here very fast you can add anything. Now you see here we just click here, no add pages, just click here, add page, delete page. I have already tutorial before this. You can go to playlist and see there are some very new features in Affinity Publisher 2.6. We add page here. Okay, we just take this, you see master page, page number 2, page 1. Okay, everything is okay, we add. So you see we have 2 pages here. We come to this page now, and now here we can add something, for example list tool, and we take this anything Affinity Publisher. We'll just take this. Okay, and anywhere we can put. You see now we have Affinity Publisher, and we can take this frame tool, just write here some things, Affinity Publisher update. So in this way you can add, you can prepare the book and newspaper. In the next class we will prepare the books with several pages, dear friend. For that subscribe the channels. Now everything is okay here. These are the advanced. We have already tutorial about this reading order, etc. You can go to site and see. Now you can see, for example, we have already our brochure and newspaper. In this way you can prepare. You can direct click here, double click, you can move anywhere. You see now we have prepared this BBC News. For Italy's Meloni says we hope to make the West great again in Trump meetings. So in this way you can make a BBC News, any news, browser, etc. here. And now we come here to publish this, to export. So here you see we have this export shortcut is Control Alt Shift S. Just click here. Here you can see open pre-flight. You can just click here and you can take a spelling, etc. Okay, so we just come here. Yes, okay, we come here and export, ignore and continue. We can ignore and continue. In this way we can actually publish here. You can take various type of format. We take this just to PNG. Advanced you can check all. Okay, okay, we don't take anything. Okay, and we just export. So we type here publisher brochure, save. So we have saved here. Now we open the file. We have file here. You can check here. We have this file here. We have opened here, which we prepared in the Affinity Publisher. Here you can check. We have this brochure. Actually, in this way, you can prepare brochure, etc. Dear friend. Try and write me how do you use Affinity Publisher in your daily work, dear friend. So we meet in the next class. Take care. Bye.